Good morning. It's the 4th of winter, and I'm a terrible dog owner. I know, I realize, because I left my dog outside during a hurricane, or a blizzard, I should say, and that is not in the dog owner's manual. In fact, Dexel lost a whole heart with me because of my negligence, and hopefully I can make it up to him by not putting him in a blizzard. So the next day he'll be like, oh, well, you didn't put me in a blizzard, so maybe we're cool now. Or that would be the ideal. So we're gonna take the dog inside before I forget. And I'm guessing the dog house that I built for him with my own 2 hands is not good enough for him. So we're gonna put him inside in the winter where it's nice and warm. And maybe in a couple days he'll like me again. But until then, I was worried that Potpourri was going to catch that, but luckily she let the dog get it this time. Okay, so I played fetch with the dog, and that is something that I wanted to make sure that I did. And eventually forgiveness will make its way to me. I still haven't done anything about the empty spaces in my greenhouse. It'd probably be a good idea just for me to throw pineapples in there, but what do I need money for, right? There's no need for money around here. Let's see what we have in here. Maybe we should just use all the stuff that we have left over. Like, I got all this. Let's just put everything in there. What is, let's explain, this item can explain itself. We got sweet potatoes, we got more sweet potatoes, we have, I think these are just regular potatoes right here. No, these are onions. You know what I think I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna throw the carrots in the ground. Try to get all these carrots out of my inventory. So I'm not going to shear any sheep anytime soon. So let's just go out and plant these new ideas, these new carrots. Which, I mean, it's only gonna be 3. It's not really worth that much money either. But it's worth something. And it'll add to my shipping log, I guess. Because now we have all these harvest sprites that are dedicated to just doing their work. Let's just give them a little bit more to do so they're not bored. I think that they'll actually maybe come back and water them, right? Will they? I don't know. Will you do it? I'm kind of curious to see, because I'm not certain. I don't think they will. But because I think they're already mentally done for the day. It's kind of like when you don't have plans and you plan on doing nothing, and then people want to make plans, but you already had your heart set on doing nothing. That's what the harvest sprites are doing. Like, they're like, I'm already done working. You can't just add more work in the middle of the day. There we go. I think if they were already working and added more work, it's fine. It's just they thought they were done when they weren't. So we'll have some carrots in some time frame just to sell them, basically. I'm not really all that keen on trying to... I know that you cannot 100% back to nature, so I kind of don't have the drive to get a higher percentage. But I'm not sure. I don't remember what the maximum percentage is, but I know it is not 100% because of some translation error or something. Like, I know there's missing recipes and stuff, so that's unfortunate. Let's go take care of the chickens as best we can. You know, do all the good stuff that we do. The chickening and the egging and all that. Just maybe I'll remember to make sure they get fed, because I seem to be neglecting doing that too. Not really a lot going on. I'm just gonna take care of the animals probably and go to sleep and just try to get through winter in a reasonable amount of time. Maybe if I just do a lot of work and I can just like double these up or something, I don't know. Boom. I like that in the remake of Friends of Mineral Town, you can put like the entire stack of items in at once. It saves you a lot of time. I guess this isn't horrible, but it is nice to stack items up. Although there is like a certain relaxation to just like processing all these items like one at a time too. Just like a factory line. There we go. At least I'm actually getting my money's worth from the maker. I'm not even sure if I've profited off the thing yet because I almost never do it. Because you get like an extra like 50 to 100 G each item or something. I don't remember anymore. But you spent like 10,000 on this thing, so you have to divide that by whatever the extra profit is to really see how many. If you're only making an extra 50, you're gonna have to sell, you know, a lot to kind of cover the cost of getting the maker to begin with. But it is an investment, and you technically forever can have extra money, so even once you pay it off, it's all profit. So we're gonna go check on the cows now and see where they're at. I highly doubt they've milked them yet, and I've already fully taken care of the chickens myself. At this point, I'm only having them work so that they can... Oh, Chef's not even here. I was gonna say I'm only having them work so they can get their skills up so that they can be better next year when I don't want to do it still. Yeah, because Bold isn't working, Chef isn't working, and I could get Chef back up to 10. Really, I need to get all of them up to 10 eventually. So maybe I'll do more of that today. I think the shop's closed on something's closed on Wednesdays. Wednesdays. I don't know which one it is though. Virtual Heart again. It's like this cow is looking for me. Alright, I'm gonna milk all these on my own. I only got 2 harvest sprites working, and they are B tier harvest sprites. I'm just gonna... I think they milked first before they fed, because none of them are giving me milk. And there's a lot of sheep here that aren't... I put the shears away, and now all the sheep are ready for me. I'm just gonna let them do their thing, because they're currently feeding the cows. Don't walk outside. It's winter. It's not a good time. Who is this? Hey, Ness. Okay. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go to the harvest sprites, which is where I happen to be right now. So I just want to maybe butter Chef back up, maybe get him back up to a good spot, because I feel like that's just where we need to be right now. So, you know, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Just, I want to make sure that I'm keeping their friendships up. So I'm going to check this again. Let's see, where is he at now? He's at 10. I don't have to give him anything anymore. I'll give stuff to Bold, because Bold is cool too. But yeah, I'm really at a point now where I have no excuse but to not like friend up all these harvest sprites like all the way. It's just kind of tedious. It just kind of seems like every time I walk out of the harvest sprite's house, I'm back in the harvest sprite's house with a bag full of flour. So it's just, why wouldn't I, you know? I just have to do this anyway. Like, I'm gonna end up in their house with a bag full of flour, whether I want to or not. Like, I'm gonna wake up one day, in one episode, I'm just gonna wake up inside the Harvest Sprites house already giving them flour. It's gonna be an experience, I must say. Or some kind of experience. Time passes, and things change, but I don't see it. It just happens so fast. So Bold is up to 4, 5, 6, 7. You know, that's pretty cool. So like, let's just go. I'll see it happen again. Now I have no excuse. This is like a filler arc right now. Like, it doesn't really match. All I'm doing is this. Forever, until everyone loves me. Well, technically only the harvest sprites that are at home are getting this treatment, but I think until all of them are at 10 hearts, I'm just gonna spend time every day. Not every day, but whenever I go to hire them, I'll have to just top them all back up. And then before I ask them to help, I'll have to just do that again. I think the purple one's set to watering. I said the other day, Bold was going to be a watering sprite, so 2 waterings. Oh, Chef and Nappy need to be animal caregivers. Timid and Hoggy need to be harvesters, and then Stade, Bold, and Aqua need to be waterers. And that's just gonna be their jobs. So I'm gonna have to do at least one more trip. I guess it's a good thing I have this inventory of flour on me, so that I could give them all to him and get him back up to 10 hearts all the way. I don't know if he's ever been at 10 hearts, but I'm working on it. Like, we're gonna get there eventually. And then, I don't know, you have to have goals. These are my winter goals. Make all the harvest sprites like me all the way sometime throughout winter. I don't think that's too difficult of a task. I guess I'm gonna ask him for help because he's right here. And I need them to water my crops because I need some high-powered harvest spritings. So you need to work for a whole week. I think you'll eventually get good at it. I know I always change the rules with how I'm gonna handle the harvest sprites, but I think I got it this time. I'm gonna write it on my screen with a marker so I can just see it. So Bold's at 10 hearts and Chef's at 10 hearts. I just have to rehire Chef, and then according to this list that I've looked at 25 times, I got a little bit of time before I have to do anything with them again, another day or two. So, time for me to don't cook my animals. I know that your name's Chef. I need you to take care of the animals, don't eat them. I made that joke probably every time I hire him, and I apologize. It's just something that I do. Okay. So now we get to go back home, and I promise I'm not going to jump cut back home, but really, I cannot even fathom having to, like, try to talk through picking up, like, what, 40-something bags of flour? So for the sake of the show, I'm just going to cut that stuff out and do weird editing things with it for fun. That's probably it for today, though. I'm probably just going to go home and go to sleep, because I've successfully infiltrated the trust receptors of the harvest sprites. And I can kind of assume they finished taking care of the cows by now, because they've had one job. I might need to go peek in there just to make sure. You know, I used to spend a lot of my time just talking to the citizens and stuff when I was a kid, but for some reason, I just don't anymore. Maybe it's because I'm jaded. Who knows? I'm just going to look in here to make sure they got all their work done, because I have trust issues. If Chef was here, I would trust them to be done, but Chef is not here. Okay, they're just doing the side quests right now, and I don't really care about that much. Because really at this point, I don't think I have anything I have to buy. Besides maybe like medals at the horse race to get gifts to give to people, because everybody likes jewelry. Maybe I'll do that sometime. I'm just going to get so rich that I just... Well, actually, I think if you do good on the horse races, then you can sell the jewelry for good money, I believe. That's my birthday. Thanksgiving, chocolate. I should try to do this. Wouldn't it be nice if the villager girl... Nope, never mind. I'm not a village girl. So I'm going to check what's the 24th. It's Starry Night. And there is no winter horse races. It must be spring and fall. Yeah, there's nothing going on. Nothing happens in winter. Winter is no fun. What's Potpourri doing? You must think my cooking is delicious the way you eat it all in one bite. I eat everything in one bite. I haven't tasted anything in 20 years. Alright everyone, good night, and I'll see you in the morning.